Good morning and welcome to Super Healthy Super Mornings with Dr. Shilpi. Today I wanted to talk about a very important social topic. What is coming in the way of, we doing natural birthing and natural deliveries or normal deliveries is there's a huge problem with it. When you have to talk about social reasons, okay, uh, women when they are going through labor and delivery, they are under constant pressure and influence by the elders or by the society or by their friends by a concept of good day and good time. So there's an unknown fear, there's an unknown segment of apprehension in them, especially when there are the next few days are bad days, or next few days, for example, is Amavasya, or next there is any eclipse coming up, that is called Grahan. So in such situations, they have a lot of input from the parents, from the in-laws, or from their friends, or from their relatives, that the next coming up days are little bad and you should not deliver and they're not auspicious and the baby will not be having a bright future. There are so many wrong informations that are fed into a pregnant mother, especially when she is around the time to deliver. All these things make a lot of difference and make her go through enormous amount of stress. It makes every day so stressful, and people become frigid and they have their own fears, and nothing happens as planned and natural. So this is also stressful for the doctor, because when they are in our clinic and I tell them that when after examining her, I tell them that most likely today, tomorrow she's likely to deliver. Why do you want to have emergencies at home? You just get admitted so that she delivers safe. She's already in the first stage and she's there's dilatation and she's likely to deliver. Let us keep her in the hospital and let her progress safely in the hospital. Then they add on to saying that tomorrow morning is not good, or tomorrow afternoon is not good, or tomorrow by evening the delivery should finish. So there are so many things, and at times they also say that why don't you stop delivery for another day, doctor, so that she will deliver the next day, which is very auspicious. So these things are very hurting, and there are at times when we don't honor such things, and they don't turn up to the doctor's office also. So it is so much rooted in the society that people have stopped realizing that labor and delivery is so natural, and you should not influence time and days and moments, and figure out good days and good time and good moments on such things. Yes, to an extent, if it is a planned delivery or it is a cesarean delivery, or previously you've had a cesarean and this time also if the decision is for a cesarean from the doctor's side, then probably when you have crossed your days, and when you might have an opportunity to look for a day, one day here there, or some time here there. But always remember that whatever is planned by the doctor is definitely planned looking at the team effort, looking at the right resources that they have, and right time that everything they can gather. For example, I'll tell you, there are people who ask for a muhurtam delivery, say somewhere around 7-8 o'clock in the evening. Now at that time, because it's obstetrics and you can need anything at any given point of time, delivery is not a planned output. You can have emergencies, you can have postpartum hemorrhage, you might need blood, you might need extra people to rope in and help us at that time. And if you need blood, imagine at that time running behind blood, or calling people and asking them to come for blood. Or especially, they have these early morning muhurtams like 3 o'clock or 2 o'clock muhurtams, when they say it is a Brahma Muhurtam, and those are not the times to deliver as a planned delivery. Emergencies, if they happen, they happen. That is as per schedule. But if you have a planned operative delivery, especially operative deliveries are little more risky in having, acute events, because it's a surgery. So people don't realize that those are actually not the time to do an elective surgery. And we have lot of confrontation from the anesthesia department. We have lot of confrontation from the supporting staff and all that. But yet the common public do not understand that how safe it is for them. Leave alone our timings and schedules, and we work 24/7. At times, even last night, I had throbbing headache and I could not just lift my head like this. But there was an emergency that was happening. But I literally could not lift my head up like this. I had a very bad neck pain and a very heavy head. I could not attend. But there's always a team there, so I should not be worried. Once the team is there to support, that is the advantage. But when the natural birthing is happening, then the team is there to support when you are not capable of attending. But if it was an elective case, imagine you have to go there and you have to, in the middle of the night, you have to go and arrange things and all that. So people should understand that they should stop, being involved into things of manipulating labor and delivery, especially when it comes to normal delivery. And there are people who come from outstation for checkups, and they also want a safe in-house delivery. So we always tell them, whenever the findings are good, we get you admitted and we take you through labor and delivery so that you progress and deliver safely in the hospital. They also at times ask for a very good day, very good time. It has been a norm of the practice, and they keep hunting around agents and people who give these kind of time, date and muhurtams, which is making obstetric practice real difficult. How do we deliver a baby normally and naturally in a given set of 2 hours period? I only know, because I see so many people who are influenced by such things and try to influence me also. I tell them, if you can give me a 6 hours interval, probably I'll be able to make it if possible, but not an hour or half an hour or something. These days they're even coming up with single digit timing. So, say for example 12:21 we want to deliver, doctor. I don't know which planet moves in a single digit. There are time frames and planetary positions that last for few hours, and anything in that hour is the same influence on the astrology part also. There are idiots who give that single minute delivery timings, and there are people who follow that also. You should understand that that is not correct, and that is absolutely wrong. We should influence our pregnant women the right way, and we should influence them in such a way that they are stress-free. Stress-free pregnancies are going to give us wonders and miracles, and the amount of outcomes are really good. When the woman is apprehensive, her blood pressure shoots up, she's not able to coordinate, her attention deviates, and there are people who come constantly telling her, wait for some time, let us delay it for some time, don't push. All this nonsense has been influenced on them, and at the receiving end it's really bad. And for somebody in labor, this is the last thing that they should even think about. And I don't know when people will start understanding and coordinating such things. And at least the recent generation, even they are not withdrawing such stupid actions and stupid misnomers that are surrounding labor and delivery. And these kind of social problems that we are facing, it is taking our energy and toll to convince them and talk to them, because society is way beyond me talking and me changing. It should be the change that they should have by themselves. And it is common sense that you should not encourage time and time and good timing and bad timing into normal and natural delivery, at least. And it comes from a space where the couple is well motivated, they are good to go at any given point of time, but the influence comes from the parents, the influence comes from the grandparents, or the influence comes from their neighbors or friends or all these things. And a doubt that is put into a pregnant woman's brain, imagine the kind of energies that flow in her body, it definitely disturbs her. And even if people do not want to follow what others say, they have a subconscious level that is working, and that stress pents up so badly that they end up in the wrong time and deliver in the wrong time. So, and that haunts them the entire postpartum, and they have this additional factor of depression, and they say that, oh, my baby has delivered in the wrong time. No delivery happens in the wrong time. Delivery happens in the time that delivery has to happen. Whether it is good, bad, ugly, it is delivery, and that has happened the entire past years. Now that people are having convenience, now that people are having a little bit of education, they should use the education to have positiveness, to have that kind of a good wisdom into their brain, rather than these superstitions and bad wisdom into their names. Even if it is a cesarean, at least an half an hour interval or 1 hour interval, there at times they give this 1 minute, that is really bad. And to confront them at that point of time, they get offended and they land up into places where they do wrong things at the wrong time and go through problems, and then they land up again to us and say, sorry doctor, we did not know that you told us this is not the correct way to approach. We approached some other place, we had these problems and we landed up with so many complications. I'm so sorry that we did not go by your word. I am not supposed to be the one whom you should be telling sorry. I am a doctor and I'll be catering to everybody selfless. You are the ones who should say sorry to yourself and not me. So it's time that we fight against social taboos, we fight against all these kinds of social customs which are getting more and more deeper into our system and trying to influence us. And even yesterday I had two people talking about not delivering today or tomorrow and delivering on some other day and some other time, evening around 5-7 o'clock, a normal delivery. I told, normal deliveries do not happen like that. Normal deliveries happen when they have to happen, and you cannot regulate timing over them. Yes, if it is a planned induction of labor and you are a second gravida or a primary, we can at least have a view through that. Okay, you are going through induction of labor, so if your findings are this, might be you might deliver in these number of hours if you go through the process positively and as planned. This we can tell, but otherwise it is very difficult. And I've been telling them that Navratris are the most auspicious days, and who has told you that one day is not good then the other day is good? And they listen by people who give them nonsense, and they pay people literally for something that they have put into their brain the wrong way. And at this point of time, we have to fight superstitions. We have to encourage the woman a pain-free environment of the unwanted information. We have to keep the pregnant woman and the partner and the close relatives away from these kind of superstitions and allow them natural vaginal deliveries. Yes, whenever indicated, whenever the baby's weight is going too high, or when you think that the pelvis is small and you cannot deliver the baby, if you just leave it for natural delivery, you can go through induction of labor on a certain day for a certain planned delivery on the next day. That is usually planned these days because we are having a lot of issues with diabetes complicating pregnancy, lot of issues with bigger babies crossing 3.5 kgs where there will be a lesser chance of normal delivery if you don't induce them at the right time. There are complications like blood supply issues, wherein if the CPR ratio is falling down, if the NSTs are not good, we need to deliver them. In such situations, we need to go through delivery, and we will be able to predict that if you induce her today, tomorrow she might deliver positively. But it is really becoming a difficult situation in obstetric practice, and the kind of demands, the kind of rituals that people follow and try to influence the obstetricians, we are hardly able to do any kind of justice if they are going through social customs and norms. And especially it is tough time when some amavasya is coming and there are people to deliver. You should look at their face and the tension that they go through. I always tell them, be relaxed so that you will not have an unplanned emergency delivery with this tension. So it is very, very important to talk about normal things, talk about encouraging the woman to be to herself and to understand her body and go through natural phenomena, rather than pressing on good time and good days, which are socially putting a lot of pressure not only on the pregnant woman and also on the obstetrician. So it is very, very important, pertaining to the current situation of the madness that people have about good time and good days. At least leave the pregnant woman to themselves so that they will deliver normally and naturally. And this has to be insisted, and this has to be taken forward in a very strong way, because unless and until everybody follows this, you will not give the right space and time for any pregnant woman to deliver with her own self and good environment. And stop influencing pregnant women with all the cultural taboos and rituals and everything that surround delivery and the time of delivery, because we have to give her an open chance of natural birthing. We have to give her an equal chance of delivering naturally and vaginally. And you cannot influence those things. And there are mad people who have influenced obstetricians, and they've fought over things. When the woman is ready to deliver in 1 or 2 hours, they say that timing is bad, you better do a section, you better do a cesarean. There are mad people around. We cannot fight with their madness at that given point of time, because their madness is beyond what you can do. And they try to influence and get things done the way they want, because they are paying money, because their decision is theirs, and they can influence. They do a lot of things that are really not good for the pregnant woman. But we should definitely come out of this madness, give natural birthing priority, give days when there is need for an induction and delivery in the wellness of the mother and the child. You should induce and deliver them whenever there are medical parameters or the parameters from the mother end that are not suiting for waiting. And giving a natural vaginal birth is very important in the current situation, because we have to cut down on operative deliveries wherever possible. And there are at times when we ask women to go for induction of labor when they want to have a VBAC, or naturally when they have the right time to deliver for a VBAC. They are going good and they are dilated 2 to 3 centimeters. We ask them for admission. They ask, 1 more day, doctor. Where from 1 more day? You can as well finish safely now, rather than coming with rupture of membranes and all that. So we have to cut down on dramatic events in deliveries also, as far as possible in the current given scenario where COVID is there, and we have to do some COVID tests that so that complements the safety of the pregnant woman and the staff working in the hospital. There should be planned admissions if possible, for the safety of both the pregnant woman, the child which is unborn and is going to deliver, and also the staff in the hospital. So we have to make environment safe, and this is how obstetric practice should go on. And this is where the evolution should come in. Evolution should help the pregnant woman, should help the pregnant, should help the unborn child and the delivering baby, and it should help the environment that is ideal for them to deliver, rather than social customs and inhibitions that they come into the vogue and picture. So this is what I wanted to talk about, because this is a very serious topic and an important topic to discuss when we are talking about natural birthing and normal deliveries and increasing normal delivery rates. And we have to talk about something that is really obstructing us in that way. And cesarean delivery is anytime not better than normal delivery, and normal delivery is the one that is more physiological. You'll be back to normal as soon as possible, and that is more friendly for your body. And any given point of time, a planned cesarean is nowhere healthy for you, nor the baby, nor any kind of auspicious day and time can come in the way of what has to happen for an unrequired cesarean at an unrequired time. Whatever factors that you correct, they are corrected factors and not the original factors. And stop being foolish and stop running behind time and delivery for somebody who has a real good chance of having a natural and normal vaginal delivery. So it is very, very important to be apt for the condition, to be apt for the day, apt for the society, and apt for the pregnant woman who is going to deliver, and stop influencing her with all the social customs and rituals around the time of delivery. And there are enough customs and rituals for pregnant women to follow when they are pregnant and after they deliver. At least give her the choice of delivering normally without any influence on the time and date of delivery. So this is my request as an obstetrician who has seen 22 years of obstetric practice. From 2000 I've been doing this obstetric practice, delivering women safely. I still have struggle convincing them. Yesterday also I had struggle convincing pregnant women's parents, and I'm making them understand that she is good to go through labor and delivery. Stop influencing her. So this is all about super mornings, and this is the topic that I wanted to discuss, especially when we are discussing about natural birthing and normal delivery. It's every obstetrician's dream to deliver without any force on her head, and it is our dream to work with passion and give them that outcomes which is advantageous for them, and in turn gives a lot of satisfaction for us, because we are not working on around some time and around some mechanical things. Science is science, and it is never mathematics, and science has to be given that freedom of floating with the normalcy. So this is all about natural birthing, normal delivery, and giving the woman their choice of a happy and a happy and a beautiful delivery that they have dreamt of. Stop influencing pregnant women and just leave her with her own self and the baby to see that beauty of delivery happening. So that's all for today, and catch you tomorrow with yet another interesting topic in Super Healthy Super Mornings, tomorrow morning 7:30. And thank you all for watching. There were so many of them. Thank you all, everyone. Thank you all. You can ask for any topic and we can talk about that topic in between. So questions will be accepted, definitely.